Hey everyone, and welcome to This Explainer. I'm absolutely thrilled you're here today. We're going to bring some serious, structured energy to a deep dive into what's honestly one of the most fascinating technological breakthroughs of our entire lifetime. Large language models, or LLMs for short. We're going to completely deconstruct the hidden mechanisms of artificial intelligence and really break down the exact structures and concepts that make these systems tick. Now, it's kind of the central mystery of modern computing, isn't it? How does a chatbot, the one that just helps you write that email, how does it actually understand human language? How on earth does a machine made of just silicon and code manage to converse, summarize, and analyze with such uncanny fluency? Well, today our plan is to zoom right in. We're going to peel back the layers of the interface and look directly at the hidden mathematical gears of AI.
To do that efficiently, here's our roadmap for today. Number 1, the big picture. 2, inside the engine. 3, the power of context. 4, building the beast. And 5, limits and frontiers. Okay, let's dive into this.
Section 1. The big picture. The AI language revolution.
Okay, so before we start looking at the microscopic math, we really need to understand that modern LLMs didn't just appear out of thin air. Early natural language processing, or NLP, well, it was entirely rule-based. We were basically forcing computers to memorize strict grammar rules in these massive handcrafted dictionaries. It was incredibly rigid. Then came the machine learning era, which introduced models like recurrent neural networks, or RNNs. And look, these were definitely better, but they had a huge problem. Amnesia. They fundamentally struggled with long-term context. They literally couldn't remember the beginning of a long paragraph by the time they reached the end. But that all changed with a monumental breakthrough back in 2017. Attention is all you need. That is the title of the super famous 2017 research paper that completely changed artificial intelligence forever. It introduced a brand new architecture called the transformer. Unlike older models that had to painstakingly read text sequentially, word by agonizing word, the transformer's self-attention mechanism processes language in parallel. It was an absolute paradigm shift. It made training significantly faster and just infinitely more scalable.
Section 2. Inside the engine. Breaking down words.
Right. Now that we know the transformer is the core architecture here, let's zoom in to the microscopic level. Before text ever even enters the neural network, it goes through something called tokenization. This is the process of converting human text into mathematically digestible units. And here's the kicker. A word isn't always just one token. For example, the AI might see hamburger as one single token, but a random, complicated username, that might get split into 10 different pieces. It's all about chunking our language into these bite-sized mathematical codes to radically optimize memory.
So once tokenized, these units are converted into what we call embeddings. You can kind of think of an embedding as a map of meaning. Basically, they are vector representations of tokens plotted out into a massive multi-dimensional mathematical space. And this space can literally have thousands of dimensions, which is, pretty mind-bending to think about. In this space, words with similar meanings live in the exact same neighborhood. The mathematical vectors for doctor and physician are mapped very, very close together, while cat and tiger share their own semantic similarity. This is exactly how the AI begins to capture actual real-world meaning.
Section 3. The power of context. The brain's core.
So what does this all mean? How does the AI actually use these mathematical maps to grasp context and relationships within a full sentence? Take the word bank, for example. And this brilliantly illustrates the power of modern contextual embeddings. As a financial institution, or, the side of a river, traditional models just saw the exact same word. They couldn't tell the difference. But modern LLMs figure out the right definition dynamically based entirely on the surrounding sentence. The model is learning the precise meaning on the fly, just from the context it's placed in. But how does it actually do that? Well, it's all through the self-attention mechanism, which is really the beating heart of the transformer. It compares relationships using query, key, and value vectors. Think of it kind of like a giant filing system. The query is what you're looking for, the key is the label on the folder, and the value is the actual paper inside. By comparing these all simultaneously, the model assigns attention scores to connect different words. Higher attention scores indicate a stronger contextual importance, which lets the model perfectly connect a pronoun like it back to a specific noun that was mentioned miles earlier in the paragraph. Millions. So the absolutely crucial point here is the staggering scale at which this now happens. We have this thing called the context window, which is basically how much information an LLM can process at one single time. While early models could maybe handle a few paragraphs, modern enterprise systems can now process context windows of millions of tokens at once.
This means the AI can hold an entire book, a massive scientific research paper, or even a sprawling software coding project in its active memory, all at exactly the same time. No way, right? It's incredible.
Section 4. Building the Beast. Training and Enhancing AI.
Okay, so we've seen the microscopic parts, right? The tokens, the embeddings, the attention mechanisms. Let's zoom back out to see how developers actually build these models from the ground up. It's essentially a three-step process. Step 1 is pre-training. This is where the model ingests massive datasets and literally just learns patterns by trying to predict the next token. It sees the Earth revolves around the, and it learns to predict sun. Simple enough. Step 2 is fine-tuning. This is where we specialize the model for specific tasks, like medical analysis or computer coding. And finally, step 3 is alignment. This uses human feedback to refine the system, just making sure the model is genuinely helpful and actually follows instructions safely and reliably in the real world.
Trillions. When a model undergoes all that training, it is constantly adjusting its internal parameters. Now, parameters are just the numerical values that represent the knowledge and patterns it has learned. And the scale here is truly, truly awe-inspiring. Today's most advanced neural networks hold billions or even trillions of learned internal parameters. The sheer volume of parameters, when you combine it with massive compute power, well, that's exactly what unlocks their deep capabilities.
But here's the catch. Even with trillions of parameters, a model's knowledge is effectively frozen in time the moment its training ends. Enter Retrieval-Augmented Generation, or RAG for short. This is exactly why your company's internal AI actually knows about yesterday's earnings report. Before generating a response, a RAG system actively retrieves updated external information dynamically from live databases or specific targeted documents. It grounds the AI in reality, allowing it to keep facts perfectly accurate without needing a massive, ridiculously expensive retraining session. A real game changer.
Section 5. Limits and Frontiers. The Reality Check.
Now, we definitely have to ground this explainer with a bit of reality. Because despite their incredible power, LLMs still have some serious limitations. The most famous one? Hallucinations. That's where the model generates a totally confident lie. I mean, we've all seen the news stories of lawyers citing fake legal cases that were completely made up by an AI, right? Add to this the massive computational and energy costs, the flaws and biases that are just naturally present in huge internet training datasets, and the difficulty in verifying factual accuracy. Human oversight remains absolutely essential here. These tools assist critical thinking. They definitely do not replace it.
But still, the frontiers we're pushing toward are so inspiring. We aren't just typing anymore. We are fully entering the era of multimodal AI that sees images and hears audio simultaneously. We're moving from simple back-and-forth chatbots to autonomous AI agents that are capable of actually planning and executing complex, multi-step workflows. Researchers are also building highly efficient edge models designed to run right on our mobile devices, and they're using mixture of experts architectures that activate only specialized portions of a massive model just to save energy.
So we've unpacked the massive datasets, the transformer architectures, the self-attention mechanisms, and the intricate training processes that make these models actually function. But remember, the technology is really only half the story. As AI continues to evolve from a simple text predictor into a multimodal agent designed to collaborate directly alongside human intelligence, the biggest variable left is us. Equipped with this technical understanding of how the engine actually works under the hood, how will you use it? Keep exploring, keep learning, and thank you so much for joining me on this explainer.